So I'm sitting on the on the operating table. This lady walks up to me. She goes, "Hi, my name's Laura." She's this far away from me. She's got these big eyes. Even to this day, I say to my wife, I say, I can't even tell you what color their eyes were. They were just these big eyes. And she just talked to me. And as the anesthetist he's putting stuff on your back. And she just made me calm. But then I was getting close to where I did start to get anxious. And she goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm getting anxious." She goes, "It's okay. He's just putting the freezing in now." And you know what? And she just talked very calmly and just ensured that I was going to be okay, because that's the last thing I'm going to think about as I get put out. But everybody has this attitude of when they're talking to me, I am the most important person at that moment with them. And it doesn't matter if it's the person that's admitting you to the hospital, or the person taking your blood, or the x-ray technician, or the nurse, or whoever it is that's talking to me at that time. I was the most important person. I even was in here once and I got turned around and I had that look on my face like, oh, now where? And somebody stopped and said, "You look lost. What are you looking for?" And I went, "Oh, I'm looking for this. Oh, it's just down here, turn to the right." I can tell you in different hospitals that we've been in that they don't do that. And it's not just the doctor, it's the whole package. You can't just have the best doctor, although I'm sure we do, but you still need the person who admits you, and then the person drawing blood, and the x-ray technician, and the nurse, and the anesthetist, and you need the whole team. You can't just have the one star. One of my other experiences that it wasn't even my experience, it was my night nurse. A gentleman that I was with, he had come back in. He was not at the best shape. And that night nurse helped that patient to the point where she could have just made things easy for him for the rest of the night and passed him on to the day shift nurses. But she didn't. She took the time to make sure that that gentleman was taken care of that night. She also made sure I was okay. But what she did was not just be a nurse. She had a nurse with integrity. My day nurse that I had, her name was Rachel. I didn't really have a whole lot of interaction with her because she had a student with her. And you know, Rachel explained to me, "This is your student, and you know, she's going to be doing everything for you," and explaining everything. And she treated me like a full-time nurse did. So obviously you can see that your training programs are working with Rachel, because Rachel is rubbing off the student, because when the student was talking to me, and I don't know how old she is, but she was pretty young, and she's giving me the same respect and talking to me like I was the most important person. And then again, I'm only going to be there one night, right? Or one day, and I'm out of here in a couple hours. So that's pretty cool that the staff can give that respect to the patient. I don't know if it's the medications I got with this surgery, with the anti-inflammatories and the painkillers and all of that. It just was so smooth. So it's yeah, you know, it's a great experience having things done in a different way. And you know, to this day, at 49 days, I even competed in a long drive competition at day 39. Jill just doesn't give you the exercises. She explains how and why to do the exercises. And I've been doing them faithfully from the first day that she gave them to me. So that alone has got me at least 4 weeks ahead from the first surgery. Absolutely. Like, I'm walking up and down stairs now, and before I was still on crutches the last time.